Hey y'all, I'm April McKinney, and today I'm going to show you a recipe that I know you're going to love because it's fried rice, and I don't think I know anybody who doesn't like fried rice. But this is actually going to be a healthy version of fried rice because we're using quinoa instead of rice. And quinoa, if you haven't used it before, it's really easy to cook. It's just like rice really to cook. And it is a whole grain, and also it has a lot of protein in it. So it's really good for you and it tastes good. And so I thought, let's just use it in fried rice. And so what I'm going to start out with is just getting some of the vegetables chopped up here. And I've got 2 green onions, 2 scallions that I'm just going to chop up. And then I'm also going to mince up 2 cloves of garlic. I have a few other ingredients that I'll show you when we go over to the stove. But for now, I'll chop these up and I'll meet you at the stove. Alright y'all, we're ready to get started on the stir frying part of our quinoa fried rice. And I've got a large skillet here, and it's got 1/2 tablespoon of regular vegetable oil or canola oil. And you want to make sure that gets really, really hot. That's very important for any kind of stir fried dish. And then I've got 2 eggs because I love eggs in fried rice. So I'm just going to go ahead and crack these and get them cooking right into this big skillet, okay? Alright, and what I want to do is just start to scramble them. You want to use, a spatula or some sort of tongs and just stir it as it scrambles, just like you do with scrambled eggs. Okay, so you can see that happen really quickly. What I want to do is just take this and put it in another container for now. And then I'm going to add the remaining 1/2 tablespoon of my oil into the skillet. Okay. And now I'm going to put the aromatics in here. These are the things that are really going to flavor the whole stir-fry dish. And I have scallions, which you saw me chop up, and garlic, okay? Get those in. And I'm also going to put in 1/2 cup of shredded carrots. And also a teaspoon of fresh ginger. Ginger is really, really nice in any sort of an Asian dish. So what you want to do is just continuously stir this. You can see the skillet's really hot, and I'm just sort of letting everything soften up and letting the flavors sort of distribute. Okay, and now we got to add in the most important part, our quinoa. And this is 2 cups of cooked quinoa, and I have actually put it in the refrigerator because I like it to chill. That way that you don't end up with sort of a gooey mess. When it chills, it separates a little bit, and it just turns out a lot better. Alright, you start stirring this around. Another ingredient I want to go ahead and add in is my edamame. This is really also really good for you. I'm adding 1/2 cup of edamame in. If you didn't have that or you didn't want to buy it, you could also use just regular green peas. Frozen green peas would work great. And let's get our eggs back in. Sort of break those up. And then of course we have to have some soy sauce. This is just traditional in any Asian dish and makes everything taste really good. And I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons to 1/4 cup. I'll taste it to see if it needs more. But since this is really the only sauce like this we're putting in here, I want to make sure I get enough to really flavor it. Alright, so I've gotten my 3 tablespoons of soy sauce in here. It's flavored up wonderfully. It just smells so good. And I'm so excited that this is healthy. Don't you love when you make something and it's a comfort food and it's something you crave and you can do it like this and make it really good for you? It's perfect. And like I said, add some shrimp or chicken in here, and you have a full meal. I mean, you don't have to make anything else. You could just have that for dinner or lunch or whatever. So this is done, and there's one more thing that I like to do. I'm going to put it in a little serving dish here. Just like that. All right. And what I like to do, if you like things a little bit spicy, you can put this in your serving dish. Looks really pretty, doesn't it? And then I like to take this Siracha hot chili sauce. It tastes great. You've probably had it at some of the Chinese restaurants, places like that. Take it and just kind of put it right over the top. and it just looks really nice, and it adds a little kick of spice in there, and I just think it looks great. I know it's gonna taste great. I'm gonna get a little taste of it now. And I hope you guys enjoy this. You can have a little Chinese night. You can feel good about it for once. So enjoy it. Thanks for watching.